In our last lesson, we wrote letters that were to our friends or family, and we practiced informal writing. So now we're going to talk about how to revise our letters. So, who did you write your letters to? And then what were they about? And you can turn to your partner and tell them. And then, do you think there are any parts of your writing that you could fix or improve? And today we're going to be learning all the different ways to revise your letter. And I have this anchor chart, and it has the acronym ARMS on it. And ARMS stands for Add, Remove, Move, and Substitute. So we'll be taking your writing and working it out piece by piece. And at the end of this, you'll be working with a partner on how to do it. And during revision, we will not be fixing spelling or grammar, but focusing on the organization and the big ideas of your writing. So we're going to talk about add first. And add kind of refers to the details, description, sentences, and alive words. So an example of this would be saying, the dog ran around there. And that's like a very simple sentence, doesn't give you a lot of imagery or pictures that you could really see. So a way we can make that more interesting is saying, the dog ran through the middle of town, or the middle of the park. And now we're going to talk about remove. And remove is taking out words or sentences that don't make sense. So this would be like if you were talking about dogs and where they live, you wouldn't talk about dinosaurs in the middle of your dog letter. And so for move, we're going to talk about words and sentences that fit in another spot. So for this, it would just be more of an organizational thing. So you wouldn't talk about, for an example, like if you were getting on the bus, you wouldn't talk about brushing your teeth on the bus because that just wouldn't make any sense, and you wouldn't put it in there. You'd put that before, like if you were talking about your whole morning routine. So it just wouldn't really make sense to have it in that order. And then substitute is dead words to alive words or boring to exciting words. So that's really just changing things up. So you wouldn't want to say children in every single sentence. If you kept using children, you could change it up and say kids or the students. And for those, it's also just finding different words you don't usually use because it keeps your writing more interesting. And now you're going to move to your spots and work with a partner on revising your letters.